start. We'll be live in just a minute. All right, we're starting. Welcome everyone to Bnjy Versus. This is episode 12, and I have with me my frequent roommate and travel companion, Tim Weiss. How you doing, Tim?
I'm doing great. Do we have any actual viewers yet?
Um, I couldn't say yet.
Whoa.
Hey
Oh,
CSW
you should,
fans, I wanted to thank our sponsor Geico. Remember,
you should
they
turn.
got
Oh, that might be me. Hang on.
It's really easy. It's just not easy.
If you have anything like with volume on, you should turn that off. Like,
It's the Twitch.
Yeah.
Can I have
Fans,
chat? Whoa.
Hey CSW fans, I wanted to thank our sponsor.
All right, I'm just closing the Twitch thing because.
yeah, no. If you have it open, it just loops. I've learned that the hard way.
Okay.
Um, but anyways, why don't you tell everyone a little bit about yourself now that we have that problem solved?
Oh God. Uh, I'm a Scrabble player, sort of. Um, I. You could. I don't know.
I'll tell them about you since you
Yeah, go
really
ahead.
don't feel up to the task. Tim's a translator from Jersey City. I met him about like 4 years ago. We became good friends about a year and a half ago. When actually he lost his roommate for a tournament, and I asked on Facebook if anyone had a roommate for that tournament, and Matthew O'Connor said Tim Weiss might be looking for a roommate. Why don't you ask him? I did, and Tim said, yeah, I would love a roommate, and the rest is history. We're good friends now.
Why don't we begin with a half an hour discussion of that entire situation of me losing my roommate?
That sounds like a great idea. Or alternatively, we could play a game of Scrabble.
Oh, okay, that works too.
You like that idea a little bit better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. Um, all right, I'll send you a match.
Are
For
we
those of you
doing?
watching the stream, you could see that I upgraded it a little bit. There's less black space now, and I also added Twitch chat to the stream so that you could see so that when I create a YouTube video, you could see what's going on.
Wow, we have viewers.
Yeah, we have 3 viewers right now.
Okay.
That number should go up as like we actually get into the thick of things. It usually takes a little while to get some viewers.
Okay. So, are we doing? Did you say we're doing like 25 minutes or something?
We could do 20 or 25, whichever you prefer.
I mean, 20 is fine, but I thought I remember you saying like you wanted to maybe make the first game longer because there tends to be a lot of like chatter in the beginning before we like get into the or whatever. We can do 20.
Well, let's just do 25. Like, there's no real harm in it.
Yeah.
If you see the chat, there are some people. We have Quinn James and
Yes, I see Quinn
Jeremy.
and
Quinn
okay.
Quinia is actually Jeremy.
Okay.
That's pretty funny how that could be confusing. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do you have a charity of choice?
Well, I'm expecting to lose all my games. If I beat you all 3, then I'll come up with a charity.
Okay, it's $65. It's actually gotten to be quite a bit of money.
Okay. So yeah, I'll come up with something if necessary.
All right, good luck.
Good luck. Okay, so I'm supposed to be typing my racks in just to the chat, and you're not going to see it, right?
Correct.
Okay. I feel like I'm going to choke, like I'm going to miss Oriental or ailerons.
It's going to be tough to miss those on your first turn since you only have 7 letters.
Yeah, I know. All right, let me just...
Brenjam? Who is Brenjam?
Yeah, I don't know Brenjam, and I don't know Strategy.
Strategy? I haven't seen that in the chat yet.
Okay. So I made a word.
You in fact made a word. All right, I'm also gonna make a word.
Rack. Yeah, I knew I was going to
Oh, we
choke.
have Jim Brennan in the chat. How you doing, Jim?
Oh,
It's your
the
first time
second
watching, Jim?
I the second I submitted my rack, I submitted my word. I saw the bingo that I missed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeesh.
But I knew I was going to choke. So,
Don't sweat
uh,
it. It's really just have fun. Like,
all right. Hmm. Oh, right. Yeah. Let me type in my rack.
all right. I have a
I have a
not obvious play now, so I have to think about this for a little while.
oh, I have a tough rack, so I'm going to need to be thinking too.
It's a good idea to vocalize your thoughts on this. I just haven't really had any thoughts yet. All my plays look really crappy.
Okay.
Um, like I could do this, but this just seems like garbage. It does open another lane that's not really the easiest for Tim to hit.
Just try to score a few points and clean up the rack.
That's usually the plan. There's probably a bingo in here I'm missing. And by missing, I mean I just don't know the word. Mm,
Make a play, Paulie.
Tim does some impressions. They're not bad. Will was a
They're
little
not
bit too
good.
shy to do impressions, but maybe Tim will give us some.
I like doing them. I'm not good at them. Only like very few people. I do maybe like 3 or 4 people. One of them is Paulie.
To anyone in the chat, that's a reference to Paul Averin.
Oh, we're going to be naming names? Okay.
All right. Uh,
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 all right, so let me see if I can clean up the rack. I don't know. I think that works.
that should work. So I drew I to my very strong leave. This is how I feel like my games against you have gone recently, but I at least have a reasonable play. I could score some points and clean up some of these I's.
All right, my rack is not as good as it was last turn.
That's a relief.
Mm. All right, so I'm going to keep I don't know. This scores a few points. The leave is not ideal, but I'll do it.
Alright, I don't think I have a triple-triple. I am going to be scoring quite a few points this turn.
Oh, no.
Um, the obvious things that I see are Sleazoid, Azotized. Those are not low-scoring plays.
Uh,
Oh, Diazoles, but that's worse than Sleazoid.
don't do any of those.
I could try Zonafies, but that seems really bad.
Do diazoles.
It sounds like a terrible idea. Why would I give you an S? Um, I also have, for Collins words, I have diazos and aziones. You could tell that I've been
Oh,
studying my Collins very
very
meticulously.
nice.
I could play epizoas and roasteds.
Sounds good.
If I played something like that, which would you challenge? Would you challenge both, or would you just write one of them down?
I don't know. I don't expect that you would actually do that.
I am not
So
going to do that. Alright, I think I'm just going to play Sleazoid.
no. Okay. Did I? I don't think I told people my rack.
It's probably it's easiest if you,
Do it right away.
yeah, just like right after you play.
Okay. Well.
So I had a very bad draw the previous turn. I had a very good draw that turn.
Hmm.
And I guess they balance each other out. We're very even now.
Yep. Okay. So. All right. I think I'll score a few points and clean up the rack.
Uh-oh, that sounded like an application. It's usually a good idea to like type out some choices that you're thinking of.
Well, yeah. I will keep that in mind. This seems pretty. This is what I'm doing.
Yeah, it seems pretty standard. Ixnay on the Acray.
I'll give it a B minus.
Okay. Can't believe Ixnay is good.
Should be. It's a word.
It's a word in Pig Latin. Alright, so this is what I'm leaning towards right now. I could also do this if I want to keep the board really close, but um, the leave is just worse. It scores fewer points. Jim, we can't see each other's racks. I have some super cool technology that prevents me from seeing Tim's rack. I keep everything in the Twitch. I keep everything in the Twitch that can be seen in the Twitch on a second computer screen, and I turn that computer screen away from me. It's very, very high tech. And Tim can't watch the stream. Technically, he could if he wanted to, but that wouldn't be
Oh,
very sporting of him. All right. I think I'm just gonna play this. Probably gets more points back on average than the other play. Um, I'm actually having some second thoughts now. I'm gonna think about this a little bit longer. Yeah, the thing about this play is that unless Tim's bingoing, he's really not scoring very much next turn. So, despite the better leave and oh, we have Puneet in the chat. Thanks for tuning in, Puneet. Think I should have played Zuia, keeping the blank. Eh. Um, it is it is 68 points, but I think I'd just rather take the 104 while I can. If it was 90, I might consider that. I also didn't really give much thought to Zuia, to be honest. Maybe it's a little better. I think it's actually a lot closer than I. Now that you mentioned that play, that's actually a lot closer than I. I think it is. I should have at least given that some consideration. All right, I think I'm gonna play this. I just don't want to be giving up a huge amount of points. The game is very close right now, and yep, I'm just gonna do this. Oh yeah, Zooey, it does take a lot of fucks. I'm giving a lot of points back. You're right. You're right, Quinn. Not worth it. All right, Tim's gone off on an adventure.
I'll give it a B plus.
Oh, wow, that's really good.
Not bad.
For those of you watching, Tim is in fact grading my puns. Get used to that one because I don't plan to stop making puns. All right. I could take the 17 for this, but that doesn't seem like what I want to be doing. I think I want to
Go
get
for
rid
the
of.
17.
Um, I could go for the 18. That's one more. That's one more than 17 for all you kids counting at home.
Or you could play a phony 4.
I'm thinking about it. Don't. Um,
Score no points and do nothing to the rack.
yeah. Speaking of racks, what was yours when you played Gone Off?
It was something.
And what's your
It,
rack right now?
oh, yeah.
Chat's yelling at me, so.
Right. Let me... Hmm.
All right. Ah, I'm getting some feedback now.
Right, the chat. You're getting feedback?
I think it's gone. I think there's a 4 newsletters, but I can't for the life of me remember what it is.
Is it something with a W? HAW?
HAW blank. The blank is a D. Oh, I just saw that. If I had an N, I would have a bingo.
Dude, I'm gonna bingo.
Oh, I do have a bingo.
No. Does it play? Oh. Hmm.
That took me way too long to see.
Um.
Oh, bone meal. Yep, I probably would have missed that. And by that I mean there's probably like a 50-50% chance I would see bone meal. Finding plays is hard.
Yeah.
I'm responding to chat there.
Okay. It is.
That was way better than a phony 2 worth like 17 points. Yeah, Nobleman is what I saw before I saw it in Bolden, but that didn't play, obviously.
Okay. I'm going to make a word.
All right. I'm not sure if this 5 is good. I think it is, actually, but it makes a phony 2, so I'm not going to play it. That's probably what I was going to play last turn if
I need
Tim
a
didn't
phony
give
2.
me...
I need a phony 2 to be good next turn. Maybe I shouldn't have told you that.
All right. I'm getting a good vibe with this play. This is a C. Don't overthink it.
Uh, okay, so he didn't give me a spot for my bingo that I see. Unless I have some sort of, yeah, something else. But I'm thinking about this. And, yeah. And I'm not going to think about it much longer. I'm just going to play it.
I think I'm going to take a look at that because it's a 5-point challenge. I'm just going to check to make sure it actually is. Yeah, it is.
See, I told you. This is the beginning of the end.
I'm going to ignore your comment from earlier and give you a very lucrative S spot because it's my most obvious play. You have never told me that in a real game.
Oh, I might have.
I think it's just best to do right by you in this situation.
All right, thanks.
What does my Bayou pun get?
What? Oh, yeah, that wasn't bad. Plus, you gave me a bingo, so. What are you challenging that play for? Well, I'll take the 101.
I probably should challenge this play.
Are you challenging Falcade too?
I didn't challenge. The only thing I challenged before this was phony.
Oh, come on. Oh, actually, my rack is okay. Um, there's my rack, everybody. Uh,
Unfortunately, Funita, I did not know Teletron.
Teletron, Tevatron, Bevatron.
I can't. That's something I should know, though. I just need to get to those. I just haven't had time to. I've been working on the shorter stuff. I think I should study some of that stuff instead of the fives, just because I have no motivation to study the fives.
Digitron, Ignitron. I guess I'll do that. That's a word. Cleans up the rack, scores a few points.
All right, what is this? What is this sorcery going to be?
I mean, with that combination, there could be like an 8 that I'm missing, but I don't know.
All right,
Okay.
what's going on
Time
here?
for
All right, this is going to be a very interesting end game. Man, this game actually turned out to be like a really interesting one.
yeah, I guess so. Oh, meanwhile, there are 2 tiles left in the. Wait, hold on. Yeah,
I think I'm
okay.
actually in some trouble here. It's gonna be painfully obvious after this, so I'm just gonna share my rack with you. Actually, I have QKEANOS. I don't see myself playing off 1 tiles, which is why I tell you this. The things I'm really thinking about are getting Q stuck and getting outrun. Like Tim could theoretically have a bingo like Contrite, but if he has that, I'm just not winning anyways. I'm not gonna worry about stuff like that. Unfortunately, there aren't any places to play the Q on this board. So I really have to. I think one thing I might want to consider doing is seeing if I can open a spot for another spot for QAT, since there's a reasonable chance I'll be drawing a T next turn. And if I do, then I want to have a place to play QAT. I want to have multiple places to play QAT. I don't really know if that's possible though. The plays that I see off the top of my the plays that I'm seeing right now are these. I think I really like the first one a lot better. It doesn't. It only leaves me one place to play QAT, but it at least threatens it. It's better than not threatening it at all. If I draw the eye, I should win this game easily. If I draw the blank, I should win this game easily. I don't like that at all. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, or maybe I do want to play off 1 tile, and it was just wrong for me to tell Tim my rack. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I'm not far enough ahead to try something like that. I think I just really have to hope to draw the eye or the blank. I'm looking for ways to give myself more QAT spots, but I really don't see any. The other thing about the Q stick, no, I'm probably gonna lose if I get Q stuck. Is the problem I have. So even something like this seems kind of crazy, but at least guarantees I get it down. And also it threatens, like, this, as crazy as it seems to pass up all these high-scoring plays, this might be a reasonable play. Um, Quinn suggests I play a Pokemon Ekans, but that seems very bad right now. I do think I need to play off more than one tile just because I want the highest chance of drawing a T or an I. Tim's play tell me anything. And is it possible for me to V-stick him? No, it doesn't really look possible. There's too many places to play it. This is really interesting. These are the games I like. Unless I'm randomly missing some sort of Q play that's available, but I really don't think I am. What? I think I'm actually gonna go with this. I don't really see how he could play out in two, I guess. Yeah, if he plays crisp, that's really bad for me. Even if I draw a T. I think I might just have to roll the dice here. And this actually looks safer. This is so cool. Is this really my best play? That's so weird. I can't imagine this is actually my best play. I I don't know if you could go out in two after this, so I'm gonna. It looks so wrong though. Yeah, this play just looks so wrong in so many ways. Well, if I blow the game, you guys know where I did. All right, what happens if I draw the T here? I also have to worry about contrive. I think I'm gonna go with this. Is this any better? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play this. I don't know. If anyone in the chat now chime in on this play, please. Like I had no idea what to do there. It was just baffling. The answer is probably not neon. I think I probably should have just played oak for all the points. Like, yeah, he Q6 me, but I'm up about 40, and I have emboldens and wares. I saw a sneaky to the Y, but that sneaky to the Y just didn't do enough for me. I considered it, but I'm almost guaranteed to be Q stuck after that. Is the problem I have with that. Your your out in two is actually hilarious. It's perv and then tit. We have to tell that
What?
story.
That's a good Tim Weiss word. The first one, at least.
Yeah, we have to tell that story after this game.
Okay.
Are you playing perv?
I might have to. It's a Tim Weiss word.
I was considering 13 GKO. Again, I just wanted to draw more tiles so I had a better chance of drawing a T or an I. Pooh, do you think I win? Do you think I win enough? Do you think I score enough after Oak and Ink to outrun a Q stick? Tim could just slow play the hell out of me. I should have challenged Falcades, maybe. It was so free, though. Um, You said was the worst case draw, but like pretty much any two consonant draw without pretty much any two consonant draw puts me in this situation. Two consonants without the T, that is. I don't think neon was the correct play though.
That's why you challenged Falcades.
Why? Because oh, that's why. The thing is though, um I still have a way to play my cue if I play neon. I think I just have to hope to draw the eye and play oak though. I think it's probably the play. This was a really cool situation. This was probably my favorite game that I've. This is probably my favorite situation on Bnjy versus so far, actually. All right, you have to play out with Tit. I don't care.
Yeah.
All right, well done.
Thank you.
See, you thought you blew it, but you didn't.
For what?
You thought you blew it, but you didn't.
Oh, yeah.
All right, it's story time with
Oh
Tim
God.
Weiss.
Uh, are we really doing that?
Yeah, of course we are. So,
Well, yeah. You promised people stories.
yeah, I did.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's kind of like I don't know. Why don't you tell the story? You know it.
It's better if you tell it. You don't have to. You don't have to use names.
Um. Okay, so there was this time at the New York club which I used to attend. That was how I got into Scrabble, by the way. In like probably July of 2011, I started playing at the club, and then about a year later, I started tournaments. And so a couple years ago at the club, when I was still going and playing TWL, they we really doing this? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to give you a stern talking to after that bingo miss.
A Sturm talking to?
Yep.
Okay. I'll give it a B minus.
Really,
Not
that
bad.
seems very generous.
I don't know.
All right, but anyways, continue. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, so we were doing these things at the club where you have like a handicap tournament where everybody plays in one division. I was in the top division, and then there was this other person who is very, I don't know, very
A crazy person. Let's say it.
Okay, very unpleasant, and also crazy, and also bad at Scrabble. And I had to play this person in the first round, and I had to beat this person by, I think, 180 points. And
The person is rated about 1,000 for reference.
but at the time, this person had,
At the time, this person was probably rated much lower.
yeah, it was probably not even 500. Yeah, so I didn't want to play this. Okay, this is awkward saying this person. I didn't want to play her because
I think the end of the story reveals the fact that it's a her.
Yeah, I didn't want to play her because she was very unpleasant. Not because she was bad at Scrabble, because she was very unpleasant. And so, but Joel like that was the matchup, that was the pairing. And so early in the game, I played Nippiest, and she
Um,
says,
Nippiest, just the normal word meaning cold, coldest.
yes, Nippiest. And she says, challenge right away. And I kind of looked down at the board like, did I do something wrong? And then she says to me,
Oh, you
I'm
left.
challenging, I'm challenging because you're a perv. And I said, I'm a perv because I played Nippiest. And she said, you're a perv because you're like, what? Why is she challenging? So in her head, I mean, like what she was telling me was that she was challenging because of my reaction to her. She was challenging because of her reaction to my challenge. I don't know what she was talking about.
So she
Um,
challenged because of his reaction to her
yeah,
challenging.
she was challenging because of my reaction to her challenge.
There's some good logic for you there. That's a good reason
Yeah.
to
So
challenge.
and then there was the whole big uproar, and Joel came over, and people were calling for her to be ejected from the club, which she should have been. And so yeah, that's
She
the
has a
story.
time machine. Quinn clearly knows what's going on. She knew how you would react.
Yeah, so that's the story, and that was really the beginning of the end for me at the club. I mean, this was probably October, and then I had a disastrous tournament where I fell from 1758 to 1633 in TWL, and I just said, well, I'm done with TWL, doing Collins now. And so I went on hiatus for like 2 months, and at that point I stopped going to the club. But I thought it was like just the fact that she wasn't ejected from the club really soured me on the club anyway. And now, yeah, and of course I could go back there and just like play for one. I mean, maybe Joel would let me use the cheat sheet or something, but I don't even.
I think he would just give you a very disappointed look if you were using the cheat sheet.
I have no idea what's good in TWL anymore. So
But clearly you do. You tell me all these Collins words that are Collins words all the time.
yeah, but I don't know what went into TWL in the last update. So yeah, anyway, so that's why perv is a good Tim Weiss word, because this person, yeah. So yeah, so that was the beginning of the end for me at the club, pretty much. And is there anything else you wanted to say about the perv story, Ben?
I think that covers it.
Yeah.
But Quinn is correct about the fact that I don't think it's anything that she did that deserves her to be ejected. It's the fact that she was using a time machine. You'd think she would be
Yeah.
a little bit better at Scrabble if she had a time machine, but clearly she just does
Yeah,
not
that's
know how to
true.
play. If I had a time machine, I would probably be rated like 2200.
Yeah. So and
Um,
then
one other thing that I should note: we have 12 viewers right now. That's the most I've ever gotten for a Collins stream.
wow, I assure you it has nothing to do with me.
I would say au contraire.
Yeah. So who's Case Money in JMC?
Chase Money, what?
Who are these people? Do you know?
I don't see anyone named Case Money in the chat, but
Well, I'm looking at the viewer list right now. Blue Felly,
Blue Felly is Brian Leavitt.
uh, Brian. Yes, I remember. He was in my division in my first nationals in 2013 in Vegas, but we didn't play. Um, yeah, you don't see Bnjy. You said is that
Jim Brennan. All right,
Jim Bren? All
I
right.
think people are getting antsy, so let's start another
Oh,
game.
oh, I'm sorry to make people antsy.
Oh, that's not.
Sorry,
That,
Jim.
I'm just gonna look over
No,
this game real
I'm
quickly,
so sorry.
see what else I missed. Oh, Grapiest. When he played Prig.
What? I had that?
Yeah.
Oh. What was that, like a double or
No,
something?
it was just a bingo.
Eh. Wait, so what did I have when I had, I played Wade and I kept, like, P something? Yeah, there's nothing there. I think I kept PO.
Alright, it's looking like I actually played this game pretty well, actually.
Yeah, of
Buy
course I saw
live. I did not know that word.
Buy Live.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice
Yeah,
6.
I just assumed that Vive was far and away the best play. Wow, Falcade is sicky ass.
No.
It doesn't say Falcade plays, like... Oh, that's because Falcade doesn't play. I'm really smart. Alright, so...
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wade. Nothing.
if I knew your entire rack, I probably wouldn't have played Bayous, but and just given your comment, I probably shouldn't have, but um, because the system isn't perfect, that's why I just made the suboptimal play for you. Yeah, I missed Teletron.
Did we cover all of the Tron words? Let me see.
Yeah, and then there's that baffling turn where I had no idea what to do.
Co-patron.
Copatron.
Oh yeah, Copatron. Yeah. And Patron, Kinotron, Klystron, Mesotron. Oh yeah, Plastron, which I played as a triple against Terry at New Year's last year.
I'm sure she was very thrilled.
Yeah, that game did not go well for her. But yeah, Stanford did not go well for me against her. So yeah,
There's
all
not.
bounces.
Oh, Snacky is good.
Snacky is new, right?
Is
Snacky
it?
or skincare?
Uh,
Snacky or skincare?
that's neat. We have Jackson in the stream, by the way.
Oh, hello.
All right, let's start another game.
Okay.
You have to win 2 more. Can you do it?
Probably not.
I didn't think you were going to win that one.
I didn't either. Oh, Bnjy 99 making me a quest. I think I'll... Yeah, Snacky or skincare. This is not all that exciting. Oh, wait. Never mind. I have a bingo.
Oh my god, come on, man.
It didn't look very good to begin with, but... And I'll be a Verdi for this game.
Wow, you're just all kinds of disappointing today. Wow, I could play Jura again if I wanted to. Just to be very consistent, but I think I am going to score more points than that.
Don't score too many. And this rack is also not very exciting, and I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a bingo in this one.
Alright, so these are the plays I'm considering.
Play tennis. That's another story we can tell.
Yes, we can tell that right now if you want to.
Well, let's
That one I feel like it's safe to just reveal the name. It's not incriminating in any ways.
No. I think she likes it. She plays along with it.
Yep.
She plays along with the penis. Sorry. Yeah, we'll get to that later, and maybe if you want, you can tell the parking garage story.
Oh, that's a good one. All right, I'm just gonna play this. I think it's a little bit better than the other one, just because of the counterplays it offers me next turn.
Just clean up the rack. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm not going to spend much time on this. well, it leaves me. It's not an ideal leave, but it scores a few points. It doesn't exactly clean up the rack, but whatever.
That scores plenty of points. And it blocks my non-bingo of Ferulay just to be adorable. This actually looks reasonable. Shout out to all the Joss Whedon fans out there. I really wish this show was not canceled after the first season. It's like one of the... I'm not a big TV person, but that show was just amazing. I might actually end up playing that, but I think I just want to get rid of... I think I just want to get rid of the one tile on my rack that sucks. This does really blow open the board, which is kind of what I want right now. I just hate leaving a single U on my rack.
If instead of having two of that one thing, I had another letter, I would have this, which is interesting. But, yeah.
I don't really know if I want to mess with the board too much this turn. I might just play this.
Um,
Someone bet $5 on me. Who'd you bet $5 on me with? And I feel horrible for asking, but who are you, Bedazzling? I just can't keep the name.
isn't Bedazzling Chris Tallman?
Is it?
I think that's who he is on Poker Stars.
Oh, I think this is the first time I'm seeing him in my chat. Bedazzling, are you Chris Tallman?
Okay, I'm gonna make a word.
Welcome to the stream.
Why are people betting against me?
How could you bet against Bnjy? And someone bet, and since he bet $5, someone bet it for you. So, who'd you bet with, Chris?
Had to be Matthew.
Wow, that's nice of Matthew.
Don't they bet all the time on everything?
Do they? I don't know. So this doesn't quite score a bingo, but it gets about halfway there.
Oh, very nice. Halfway there.
Thank you.
Okay. Um,
Chris, are you talking about when we played in 2014 Nationals, or because I was having the worst tournament of my life back then? All right, so while Tim is thinking about his play, I'm going to tell a tennis story. Um, was it you who played it, or no?
I'll tell the story.
All right.
Nobody played it.
Oh
She
yeah.
missed twice. Yeah, so I was playing Yvonne Lobo, and it was a close game at the end. The game's on Cross Tables, too. I think it's like the very last game listed on my list of annotated games. Um, yeah, I was playing Yvonne, and the game was close, and she had BPEINST as her final rack. And she put down, what was it, PENTS, and I challenged it off. And then she put down PEINT, and I challenged it off. And then I just went out. And then after the game, she said, "Oh no, I should have played Penis." And yeah, that's like, yeah, so that's the running joke. And yeah, and she plays along with it. I say, like, "So Yvonne, did you play Penis this tournament?" And she'll say, "No, but I played like one." So yeah, she plays along with it. She
Yeah.
plays along with the Penis, of course. Okay.
Tense is Collins only, by the way.
Right.
I did not know that until Quinn
Yeah,
pointed it out.
Mark Francelon hooked that against me. I was setting it up because I knew he was like a new Collins player. I thought he wouldn't know it. And then he played Djembes, DJEMBES, and Pence. It's like, wow, okay. He knows a few words.
He he beat me and not very many other people at Lake George.
Okay, so I made a word.
Well, you haven't yet, but you're about to.
Oh, wait. Wait a minute. There it is. Did I tell people my rack?
Sorry, it can't all be easy for you. You still won last round.
Okay.
I'm very glad people are betting on this, by the way. I don't care. Chris
Yeah,
said that they just flipped the coins to see who took which side, but
there's my rack, and so I'm going to do this.
alright. If there was an L open, I would be required to play my Vingo, but there's not, so I don't have a Vingo.
Oh. Yes, penis is a word. And then the running joke is that
There's a certain player that Tim really wanted to play penises against.
not a certain player, but I've wondered, like, if and actually last year at Labor Day in a tournament in a game that was like already lost, I made a point of playing Penny just so I could hook it with Penis. But yeah, I think it ended. I think I bingoed with it, but yeah, I've wondered if I would ever be able to get away with penises with two ends. And yeah, there's one player in particular I've thought about, but
Too bad this isn't good yet. I might just play it without the E. I could play this, but the leave is just not really. It don't. No, I'm not playing that.
score a few points, clean up the rack.
score a few points and leave a horrible, horrible rack.
Have we told people, I guess that's not really a story.
No,
It's
it's
just,
not. It's just very basic Scrabble logic that
but who is that a reference to?
that is reference to Linda Wansell,
Yes, that is the Linda Wansel.
School of Scrabble.
Yes. I'm a graduate of the Linda Wansel School of Scrabble Strategy. And then the other school of Scrabble strategy is just, well, it's just saying, yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say, definitely. But I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't name that person.
I mean, I don't care about talking shit about that person.
Okay, you can go ahead then.
That's Nancy Conopal logic. I'm still looking for good plays, by the way.
Yeah, that entire year she was just like, I have to beat Winter. I have to beat Winter. And she started like sanctioning her own tournaments every single week in Brooklyn just so she could, so she could beat Winter. So,
Then she was acting. I wouldn't have cared. Like, if you want to beat Winter, sure, but don't play it off like, oh, I just like Scrabble.
yeah.
Like,
And she started a Brooklyn club which lasted maybe like a month, and then she just turned it into a weekly tournament, which I didn't want to do because I was like the only person. I was like 1,600, and then the next highest was, I guess, Linda. It's like, I don't want to do that every week. You know, what was wrong with having a club? And the reason we didn't have a club was that she was doing it for herself, so she can sanction as many tournament games as possible to beat Winter, which is pretty lame. Did you make a word?
I have several words, but they're all very mediocre. I'd be interested to hear what you guys think about this play after the game. This is a toughie. I could even do something like this. I'm just not. It scores a few. It scores a few less points, and it keeps 3 consonants and 1 vowel. So that's why I'm not crazy about it, even though it gets rid of both my clunkers. It might still be the best play, though. If I wanted to alleviate that, I could do this, but this also might actually be best. I could play this. Man, I can't believe I used all 25 minutes last game. That never happens on ISC. I don't know if I've ever used all 25 minutes on ISC.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever even played a 25-minute game on IC.
All right, it's been decided. It has not been decided. I am still thinking. This play is a
Right.
stumper. Why do I get all the hard games against you all of a sudden?
I don't know.
I think I'm just going to take the 6 extra points.
Just don't. Okay. Let's see it.
Just not sure how I want to take the 6 extra points. I think I'm just going to leave this tile. I think it's a little bit better. Jeez, I was going to play there. Alright. I did not draw particularly well. I think that was like the worst of my... I think that was like the worst case scenario for that play. Well, considering what I drew, it's not the worst case scenario. I could have drawn like 3 vowels, and that would have been worse. It's not particularly good. I'm actually considering challenging that just because it's a 5-point bet.
Huh? Okay.
Um, it just sounds like it has to be a word. One who
Dude, it's
wonders.
a regular word. To quote one of our other dear friends, dude, I'm gonna bingo. Dude, it's a regular word.
All right.
Yeah. Well,
Reb. Where would you have played Reb? I wasn't even looking there. I didn't see that play. I'll look at that after the game. All right.
triple.
I don't think I have one.
Are you bingoing, dude?
I don't think I have one either.
Oh, okay. That works.
The only thing that I could see that looks like a triple is this, but I don't think that's a word. I think I, of all people, should know that word if it were a word.
Just play your phone. Maybe I'll let it go. Maybe I'll be like this other person when Sal played Baffooned. Did I tell you about that?
Nope.
Sal played Bafooned. And Adam was like, nice play, dude. So yeah, that's not a word if you're scoring at home. Yeah, do we have any Sal Big Money Piro stories? Speaking of Sal?
Um, I still don't believe the story. He told me once that he was gambling in Atlantic City and he lost the money that he set aside for the trip, and he went to get lunch with his mom, and then he found like a penny on the floor, or like a nickel on the floor, and put it in a slot machine. Won $10, and then won all his money back at blackjack. I don't believe that story.
Yeah, I've heard that one. I don't know.
Yeah, you're also skeptical.
Yes. Does that mean you just played skeptical? Oh, you made a word. Okay.
Yeah, I did.
I'm going to make a word too. Well, let's see. It's doing that, but scores a few points, cleans up the rack. Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Good old, good old Albany Colony tournament.
Oh, yeah. So Wolf Road is in Colony, right?
I have to assume it is.
I
Wolf
think
Road is the greatest.
it is. Which?
We
And
stopped
then,
there after the tournament.
yeah, we stopped at Wolf Road just to go to which because it's so great. We almost went to Grandma's, but we didn't want like a really long meal. But we
Grandma's is
will be
just like
back.
a better version of Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, what is it? Like Grandma's Pies and Restaurant, I
Yeah.
think. Didn't we go there 2 nights in a row at 4th of July?
I've only been there once.
Oh, okay. Oh no, I went the first night with Mac and Matthew, and then you came with us after golf.
Yeah.
So yeah, we will be back.
All right. I don't see any great plays. Probably something I'm missing here. I probably missed something like in one of my past few turns, but
At least you didn't play retimed. That is the quintessential. Oh yeah, are we naming names?
um,
That
is it
is the
someone we like? That's the very strong distinction.
no.
Okay.
That is the quintessential fill in the blank bingo. RES blank. Okay.
Who? Oh yeah, it's quintessential Nancy bingo.
All right. So yeah, I already told people my rack, so there it is. And I think I'm going to play off the ugliest tile and undouble something and proceed from there. Uh,
All right, that blocks my best play. All right, we have to figure out what we want to do here. Yeah, Tim can see the chat, though he's probably not checking it quite as religiously as me.
Yeah, I can see the chat, but not Ben's rack. That wouldn't be fair.
No.
So yeah, I'm watching the chat, but not the actual stream.
This play just does not seem like it's going to do the trick. Like, Tim could just score some number of points and then I'm not going to win after that. Oh, I have this. But that gives back literally 1,000,000 points. Seems terrible.
Million points.
Alright, this seems like my best option, unfortunately. It's not exactly what I want to be doing at this score, but everything I'm going to do gives back a lot of points.
Sounds good. Hmm. It's interesting. So I don't have to worry about that thing I was talking about before. Do I have anything with the, can't fish for penis? Um,
Yeah, you really can't fish for penis.
all right, so, um, um, right. Well, that's a word. But he's just going to bingo to it if I do that. Maybe. I don't know. The other one's kind of interesting, kind of adventurous, kind of daring. Uh,
You know what they say about Tim Weiss?
what do they say?
He likes to live on the edge.
All right.
And by that I mean I've never heard anyone in their life say that.
No. It sounds good to me, though. Well, then, I don't know. So it's that versus... I mean, there's a... That's interesting because... Uh, let's just do this, see what happens.
I think I get the gist of that play.
Well, all right, I'm going to give that one a D minus.
Wow, that bad.
It's not just. It's not. I mean,
All right. So I have two very clear front running plays.
oh dear.
I could do either of those. If I draw an A and an E after this play, I probably win. No, he probably just plays to it, to be honest. I think I have to
Probably.
go with this one. Um, yeah, I think this is definitely preferable. I could draw an A and E. I just have to hope he doesn't have a great rack. This at least leaves one in the bag.
Uh, okay, so is there any way for me to take advantage of my cute hook that I set up?
What'd you set up?
Hmm. Can I tell you now? I mean, does it matter?
Does it matter?
I don't know. Maybe. Did I tell people my rack? Yes, I did.
You can type your hook in the chat if you don't want me to see it.
I. They should be well aware of it by now. I told them. Um. Okay, it scores a few points and clean. Well, doesn't exactly clean up the rack, but scores a few points. I'm up by 15. He's going to have the Z and the blank, and the S and whatever. So, that's one thing.
Fortunately, I need another blank and an A to play Pizzazz
Hmm.
for a million.
How about Vajazzle? You got the V, right? VZ blank. I don't think you quite have enough, though.
I also don't think
Are
there's
you?
anyone there in the sport to play Vajazzle.
I was actually playing Matthew on ISC, and he blocked it. I had like blank blank JVZ.
Oh, you're playing someone that I see rated above 1,000?
Yeah, that's what I usually do. No, I play you once in a while. I played Quinn the other day. But I have it set on 1,000 and up. So I play a lot of bottom feeders.
Well, you're a bottom feeder.
I am. Okay, so is there something I can do to get rid of one of those other things?
When Tim plays ISC, he doesn't want to think. He just wants to relax.
Yeah, I just want to beat up on people. Um, So what is he going to do with this Z?
Have you draw it.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, I could do that and hope I don't draw the O. What is he going to do?
There's a word that
Um,
I'm trying to remember how to spell. I just studied it like a few days ago and I remember having trouble spelling it.
what was it? Oh,
A
oh,
word.
you probably tell me.
Yeah, I probably don't want to tell you.
I mean, I'm open to hearing if you want to tell me, but
I can't tell you right now, but I'll be able to tell you next turn since I'm not going to be able to play it.
okay. Well, I think I should take my 37 points. What's he going to do with his Z? Pizzazz.
That play would have a lot of pizzazz.
It would. All right. I mean, let's see what happens.
It's pretty dope. Um,
Bye. Bye.
so the word that I was talking about is VOZDH or HD.
VOZHD.
Okay.
It's an HD. Just remember that. Oh yeah, and the hook I was talking about was Justo. Giusto.
Okay, yeah, I thought there was... I knew it had to do with that word, but I wasn't going to be able to tell. Problem with this is that I just get V stuck after this 100% of the time. Unless I'm missing a spot for my V. I only see the one. I could do this. This leaves me... This leaves me plenty of outs. Tim has an out, though.
I don't know.
Maybe I play this first. This leaves me two outs. I'm pretty sure there's a word in W-A-I-R-E, but maybe I just have to hope, like... Oh, this still leaves him an out. You can just play error still. Doesn't do anything. Alright, I think I have to play this. I hope he doesn't see error. That'd be a pretty big error on his part.
I can hear you.
I know. That's a joke. Of course you're going to see error.
Like DZOS or something.
Yeah,
DZO.
I think I'm playing DTOS. Unless something comes to me in the... I could exercise my right to vote, but That still loses. Let's go play DTOS. These games have been tough, man.
Yeah.
They've been good ones. I'm I'm enjoying the session. All
Yep.
right, we still have
Ooh.
11 viewers.
I also had Pare. Do you know the word? I had Perai, Paire.
I didn't know that's it yet. All right, let's look at this one. Stupid Ferioli.
Oh, what an ugly rack. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Oh, you should have played Vaughn instead of Vatu.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yule? Where did Yule play?
I didn't put that much thought into that play, but you're right. Let me see. Yeah, that was my only other consonant.
5I. Oh wow, Juve. I completely missed that hook.
Oh, right. I didn't think about that either.
Equali if you wanted it.
Equali. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Interesting. And did you know that hook?
Um, I
Equal
wanted to
takes it.
challenge it. I might not have seen it, but I have studied it.
Okay.
You don't want to play Governor Pence?
No.
Uses the same letters and scores 10 more.
Wait, what?
When you played CERN.
Well, let me see. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it was like undoubling. It was slotting the C, undoubling stuff, untripling.
Oh,
I don't know.
Guide was the play I was looking for that
I
turn.
didn't put much thought into it. What was the play?
When I played Bogey, or when I played Bola, I should have played Gibe. I saw the butt hook, but or BHUT hook, but I just didn't see.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I just didn't quite get the Gibe.
the jibe?
GIBE.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't have any. Bite wing. That's a word I should be finding. I'm working for a dental company. I think that's new in TWL.
I don't think so. Bitewing was old.
I don't remember it being. I think I remember it being new.
No, I just remember that from a long time ago.
Trenize. I did not know that because I prioritize other stuff.
Yeah. That's one of those weird ones that's good with an S but not a Z.
Oh wow, outwaste.
Out waste, yeah. Out rest.
Yeah,
WREC.
outdigs. Not a word.
No.
Nope. Oh yeah, what do you like on this turn? The turn where I play. The turn where I play Dine.
Hmm.
You like Bogey? Yeah, I probably should have just played Bogey. I just didn't want to give up all those points. But I think I'm enough ahead to sacrifice points for some defense there. I think you're right, Quinn. OP8, I just don't like leaving BG in any situation. It's just not worth the points. I'm going to look at Reb. Quinn really does not like it, so... Yeah, the leave is just too weak on Reb. I'd rather just leave something a little bit... I'd rather play Bog than Reb if I want to do something like that. Or
Oh,
Gob, rather. Gob. And I also established that Bogey was better than Gob. So, by that logic, Bogey is a better play than Reb. The logic being that I would rather play Gob than Reb, and I would rather play Bogey than Gob. I really disagree with that, Quinn. That's just my thoughts on the matter. Bola was not a good play. I can agree with that. I think Bogey is the best play there. All right, that was about the game.
yeah.
All right, if you win one more, you get a nice donation. Have you,
Oh, yeah. So what is that up to? Like 70 something?
65.
65. All right.
All right, you have to beat me though.
I know.
Before we start, do you have any more stories you want to tell?
Well, do you have any? Like what? Oh, what about the parking garage?
Oh, this is a great one. So Tim and I both had some pretty mediocre tournaments, and we're leaving Old Greenwich. And we see
Are we names here? Are we naming
I'll
names?
name a name. This is just too good not to name a name. We see Kaya, and she asked us how to get a um. So anyway, we see Kaya, and she asked us how to get out of the parking garage, and I just give her like a generic answer of just go slowly, and just follow the signs. It's like very typical answer. And we get to my car, and Kaya was clearly ahead of us, but she somehow ends up behind us. And then I'm going to pay for parking, and then she's just
You want to
honking, or no, she's not honking. She's just screaming out her window, "Go!"
Oh, go! Like a
I
crazy.
Tim
She went.
maintained that she was saying "go," but I couldn't understand anything she was saying.
She went past us in one direction and then ended up behind us, screaming at us.
I'm still not sure to this day how she ended up behind us. It was really impressive.
Do you have any other Kaya stories?
Um, I have one from another player, but it's not really as crazy as that one.
Okay,
She
well,
the story is basically that she played GORS, which in TWL, which is phony in
oh God,
TWL,
I remember this.
and then Jason Vaisberg hooks an E on it. Jason leaves it because it gives him a big play with the Gores hook, the E hook. Um, and then Jason draws his tiles, tracks, and Kaya says hold. And Jason is really just wishing she could challenge, but he says, no, I've already drawn my tiles. Then she calls over a director. The director asks some questions, and she just like lies the whole way through. I think I saw his hand was still in the bag when I said hold. He definitely didn't. He definitely didn't draw his tiles yet. And of course, the director rules that the play has already been made because the director could see what's going on here. And then Kaya just tries a phony and it gets challenged off. And of course, Kaya wins this game. I told this story and had Tim guess who the player was. It took him way too long.
Yeah, I should have known it was Kaya. The ever popular one named Kaya. Like it should be in light somewhere, like in Vegas.
It's
Appear
she's
like
not even the
one.
best one-name Scrabble player.
God.
I much prefer Winter.
Well, yeah.
Winter
So
Winter
he
may
might
howl randomly, but
he might not be one named for long. Is he going to become Winter Brown?
no, she's gonna become Lisa.
Oh, okay.
All right. Every time you move stuff around, it like makes my audio go a little weird. So just do that sparingly if you don't mind.
Every time I do.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I won't be doing that anymore. I've assumed the position. I'm ready to roll.
All right. Oh, you're not logged in. You're not ready to roll.
What? Oh, connection closed. Okay. Sorry.
You are most definitely not ready to roll.
I'm ready to roll.
Yeah, her surname is Nana. I don't
Yeah,
know why
Nana.
she doesn't use it, but she doesn't.
Because Kaya is just so much, just so, just has that pizzazz. PZAZZ or whatever.
I mean, to each their
I
own.
accept.
All right. I think I'm just playing this. I'd love to keep a vowel, but it's not in the it's not in the it's not in the tiles.
Ugh. Well, um, oh wait.
Oh wait, I have a bingo again.
No, but I wish you would like, I don't know, done something better for me. Uh,
I'm sorry that Vig is such a defensive play.
um,
All right, thanks for tuning in, Jim. I hope you're able to catch the stream some other time.
yeah, see you later, Jim.
Oh yeah, JMC, if you don't mind me asking, I always get embarrassed with names, but who are you? Like, it's tough for me to keep track of all of the.
And who is one wonderful fish?
I'm pretty sure that's Ryan Fisher.
Okay. All right, my turn with this awesome rack.
Oh right, of course. Sorry, Judy. Um, oh
Oh,
yeah,
Judy
Judy.
Cole.
Yeah,
A Judy Cole sighting. The expert Judy Cole.
yeah. Congrats on that insane tournament,
Yeah,
Judy.
congrats.
That was definitely the story of Lake George.
Yeah, awesome performance. Okay.
I hope that you picked up a lot. I hope that you used a lot of the tips that you picked up on Bnjy versus to crush everyone
Um.
in your path and tie
Uh.
one game and lose one game. Oh yeah, Judy. You asked me a while back about um, doing a little advertisement in the NASPA like weekly log for I don't remember exactly what it's called, like a newsletter for Bnjy versus. I think I'm ready to have that done now. Sort of hit my stride.
Uh, uh, um. Wow, this is
Oh
ugly.
yeah, and to everyone on here, I need an opponent for next week for Collins. So if anyone's interested, let me know. Oh, you already did it. Thanks, Judy. You're the best. Yeah, tournament talk is what it's called. I just looked at it recently, like right before the stream.
Um.
This play has baffled Tim.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm going to score no points and clean up the rack.
All right, go for it.
Oh, nice.
Oop de doop de doop de doop de doop.
Okay. So this one's going to be a bit of a struggle.
Yeah, you're kind of down 93 to 0.
Oh, right. I have 0. Um,
You can play 0?
no. Oh boy. All right. I don't have 0 anymore, so there's that.
You also blocked the bingo I see. There might be another one. Pretty neat. Tim won the second one. It was another close game. Yeah, thanks, Quinn. I do I do definitely want to try to get more people on the stream before I do repeats though. This next stream that I'm having next week is a little bit of an exception, just because I'm trying to add something different. Plus, I want to give um, Kevin Bowerman another chance. I wasn't really on my game when I was streaming with him last.
Oh, jeez. So play your bingo.
I'm not gonna find my bingo. Oh, I think that's a word, but it doesn't play. All right, I don't think I have any bingos. This is the most obvious thing that I see.
Oh, good. Thanks. Oh boy. Toxil, Toxil. Well, I do see a word. Okay. All right, let me make this amazing play.
All right. I think this is probably just best here.
Your bingo.
Nope.
I have another awesome play coming.
Oh boy. This game is not good. This is not your game.
Well, I'm gonna wait.
Oh yeah, I had bingos that turn. I just didn't want to play them. That scored 47 points.
Hmm. Well, I am gonna top the 20-point mark on this turn.
Oh. Oh, Puni, are you talking about the turn where I played XU? Yeah, I could have easily missed something.
This is looking good.
Is it really? Is it really looking good?
No. I mean, if I had played like prong last turn, that would be good.
Yeah, I got you, Puni. There's a little delay in the chat, so you won't hear me talk about that until after you already type your message.
All right, here we go. Get ready.
All right. What do we have?
5 letters this time. I'm within. Well, no, I'm not within 100.
Did I have a bingo that was worth playing that turn?
Apparently, you did.
I'm probably gonna be bingoing this turn.
Can we start over?
Sure, but you don't get.
But it's
If you
still
want
a
to
lot.
if you want to just abandon this game,
No, I don't. No, I'm still gonna win,
I'm bingoing.
dude. I'm gonna bingo. I might be bingoing. Oh, Collins. Let me type in my rack.
If you want to abandon this game and play a more interesting one, I don't mind. But
You want to play? You want to play Conopole?
let's not.
That went so well the first time.
I mean, I played the way you're supposed to play.
Okay, there's a word. Now you're going to play like I don't know, Zatty.
Hey, ZATI.
Yes.
Not that far off.
Is it going to be close to when you played? Oh, okay.
That was a pretty good one.
If you had Kaya on your rack and you had
I
played
did
that,
have Kaya on my rack. I was gonna ask if you would have let it go.
Yes, of course I would have.
Kaya helped me remember some words. She helped me remember QU or KUIA and KAIE. I just remember it's spelled like Kaya in the same
Oh,
letter.
that's nice. Okay, so
Hey, I've
what
got
the series 66, 300 to 90.
You've been beating up on me too much. I need my revenge. It's all coming at once.
And now I have like a beautiful rack with like, well, wait.
Play your 60-something point bingo and be within 150.
I don't even see anything.
It's gonna score as much as Kana.
Oh, okay. Way to go. I almost missed.
Oh, I did
I
see.
didn't-
I'm so bad. I saw onesies Oh no, onesies and pearls. Yeah, I saw onesies, but I didn't really see it. I didn't see it in that spot.
I haven't missed Oriental yet, but I almost missed Oriented. Okay, I'm within 140. So let's go.
I'm gonna play one of the Kangster's favorite words, I think.
Veed, Veed,
No, it is an actual word.
or Lentigos, Lentigos. Okay.
She's such an Egypt.
Okay. At least I'm in the triple digits.
Shout out
Um.
to Jessica, lover of onesies, since that's what we were talking about.
uh,
I'm sure she would have yelled at me for not playing that if she was in the chat. But unfortunately for her, it's kind of 4 a.m. where she's living.
oh right. Um. Game is not going as well. Okay. Uh.
Now, I'm not going to remember the session for this game. I'm going to remember for the other two games, which are great.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
Yeah, I should have played. Wait, is Jelite good? Jelite?
No,
Okay. Quinn was trolling me
I
then.
know that's Jason Broisma's ISC name.
All right. That is just Quinn being Quinn. And I'm stupid enough to actually respond seriously.
Okay, so this is my rack now.
Please don't bingo 5 times in a row and win. I don't want to give you my $65. I'd rather give. Well, I'm gonna cut it in half for next week because if I win all 3 games, I'm gonna donate for Kevin.
Wait, so was the bet that I would win all three? He wins $5 if I win all three, or do I
That's
just
a
have to win
terrible
two?
bet.
Do I just have to win 2 out of 3 though
Probably,
for the other bet? So I've already won that one. So
or maybe just that game. Either way, I think you're good. Unless
okay,
they're doing like a double or nothing. I couldn't tell you.
so
Um,
this is my awesome rack right now. Um, all right, all right. Let's play some Scrabble. Um,
play Scrabble.
that's 40 points, keeping an awesome rack. Oh, I'm talking about this. Keeping an awesome whatever. I don't. Yeah. What could I fish for with that? I
You've
could
really
fish.
clawed your way back into this one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I could fish for goofball, which means a sleeping pill.
That's awesome.
Um, yeah, whatever. 40 points. Gets me to 200. Okay.
All right, I'm putting in. I think IA slash Kaya is the correct play here, but actually,
Oh, just
um,
do it. Okay.
I I'm not 100% sure of IA, so I'm just gonna play this instead.
All right. man. Well, I'll score a few points and clean up the rack. And then, yeah. Okay, yeah, so there's my rack, everybody.
I should have given more. I should have paid more attention to the CH spot when I made my play. This might have still been the best play, but I didn't really pay attention. I didn't really see that
Oh,
spot
yeah,
as a
there is
potential
that.
bingo lane. Did I just give you? Did I just give that away to you?
No, I mean, I'm just looking at, I was going to just do, let me see. I was thinking about this first. But now I'm going to look at stuff with that other thing that I just posted. So it's going to have to end in, well, yeah, looks like that's not going to happen. Unless I play a phony 5, like GRAIF.
Hey, I might leave it.
There is Groof, GRO. I think it has 3 spellings. OOF, OUF, UFE. There's Grape, GRAIP, but KAIP is no good. And also both P's are on the board.
You could just play
Okay.
Kaif and F. That's a lot of points.
Can I play Kaya?
I already suggested that. It really should be a word. Whoops, that's not gonna reach.
I'm just glad to be within, like, oh yeah, okay, that's a word. I do have a bingo. Oh, everybody playing along at home. I have this. Oh, wait, the C doesn't... I thought I was going to be making DC. Okay.
That's a
Never mind
comic.
it.
That's a comic company, bro.
Okay, my bingo does play. Suck it, Schoenberg. Oh, unless it's not a word. You might want to challenge it.
I think I probably have.
I'm just glad to be in the 300s. Oh, that's not good. I just need to triple through the B with
I looked,
my...
but I decided not to look for long.
Yeah. I just need to triple with my HMV FU.
All right, I think I think it's safe to call this one.
No, let's play it out.
Of course, we're gonna play it out, but I think.
Okay.
Oh, here's another story. Linda Woods Cleary played. What was the 42?
What again? I think she played IE.
Yeah, she played IE against him.
At Nationals in a game that I should have lost, but she just handed me the game because she doesn't challenge anything. What did I play? Yeah, go ahead.
And Tim challenges and just points it out, and she is just like, write it down.
Let's go. She's also one of those people who makes like this big production of like tearing off the score sheet, putting it, circling the letter before, circling the blank before putting it on the board, which drives me crazy. I hate it when people do that, but she makes this huge production of it. Just like,
It's a big event for her when she bingos.
yeah. Okay, let me tear it off. Circle it. Okay. Put my tiles on the board. Okay. Yeah, great. What did I play? I played some phony, like, something, some, like, phony ED adjective that's good for, like, well, whatever. I don't know. Wish there were an E so I could play Humvee to give you an idea of how beautiful my rack is. Um, hmm.
I'm just gonna turn this computer screen around. This game is.
I'm still winning, but
You're still winning.
yes,
I mean, the
I'm going.
session, yes, but
Yeah, I'll take that. I mean, the charity thing would have been nice, but um, I'll take 2 out of 3. That works.
yeah, it's hard to leave being ashamed of 2 out of 3 against a player of my caliber.
Yes, of course.
Also, it
Uh,
really didn't look like you were going to win that first one, but you got it.
yeah. So I could make this awesome play, keeping VFTH, but there are 3 tiles left. I don't know. I'll just do that.
We've maintained a good viewership throughout the stream. We have 11 people still.
Yeah, that's nice. You have Zoysia anywhere?
I was looking, but I don't. Um, Miss Deschanel would like this play.
Oh, yes, of course. Wait, okay.
Oh, I'm gonna tell my JAIS story now. It
I
was
don't
one of
remember.
my what?
I don't remember that one.
Oh, I can't believe I haven't told you this one. Um, this is like the story of my Niagara Falls tournament.
Can I play? Can I play ITO as in Lance Ito, the judge from the O.J. Simpson trial?
Nope.
Please.
I will challenge it off. Let me tell my Jai story. Cut the great one.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so at Niagara Falls this past year, the one that we roomed together, my first round I'm playing against Jean MacArthur. I try JAIS and she challenges it off. Remember, I knew like no Collins at this point. And then again,
Oh,
and
people
then
know
in
my.
round 6 I'm playing Roland Filio. Maybe it was round 7. Not important. I'm playing Roland Filio, and he tries JAIS, and I challenge it off. And my and I decided that my best play is just to pass because I have 2 bingos in completely different spots on the board, but both of them give him triples. So I just make him play, and instead of tripling, he scores 9 points on the turn after I bingo, which seems like a pretty good deal. And then
Yeah,
again,
that.
in round 9, I'm playing Zabignu, and he tries JAIS, and I challenge it off.
I guess I'll do that.
So that one phony got me a lot of mileage. That's one reason to phony.
Well, I scored 388. That's pretty good. I thought I was gonna. I mean, glad I broke 100.
Good job, Tim. You broke 100. You can play in any living room in a 4-player game.
Yeah. I had brokage. Oh, and oriented. I didn't miss it like I usually do, like I did against Lipe in the second to last round at New Year's, but still won. Yeah. Isn't S? Wait. Okay.
Did I miss something?
Isn't Oh no, yours was more points anyway.
Yeah. MES and SAI is what you're looking at.
No, of course not. Yeah. Um, okay. So are we done? Or are we going to play Conopole?
Let's not play Conifal. Conifal is just the same thing as Burrito, except the two rules are you have to play Conifal and you have to cheat savagely. Tim did not understand the second rule. I gave him the
Yeah. So I lost on like the third turn.
yeah. He, this was just a display in how easy it is to cheat in Scrabble. Tim literally asked me how I cheated during that, and I cheated in three different ways. First of all, I palmed the blank before the game. Second of all, I I kept looking at tiles and throwing them back if they weren't layers in Conopole. And third of all, when I finally played Conopole, I played it from an 8 tile rack. I would never do this in like anything in any sort of serious game,
Oh,
obviously.
thanks for clearing that up.
Just have to clear it up just in case people just tune into the chat right now. I'm not
Mhm.
admitting that I am cheating in anything except for a stupid, a stupid Tim's apartment, not even Scrabble game. But it's on record now. I must have cheated. Ban me. All right. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for tonight. Thanks everyone for tuning in. It was a great stream tonight.
Yeah.
Hope you had
All
fun.
right. Yeah, it was great.
I'd love to have
Look
you
forward
back
to
on
doing it.
sometime.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
All right. So I'm gonna drop you. I'm gonna end the stream now. We can chat for a little while afterwards about it if you want.
Okay.
All right. Thanks everyone for tuning in. If anyone wants to play me in Collins next week, you know the time and the place. Thursday at 9 o'clock and your apartment. Take it easy, everyone.